What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Virgil here, and welcome back to another episode here on Dragon Ball Legends. Today, I'm going to be doing a video breaking down both Ultra units and which I think is the better of the both. The brand new Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku or the Legends Festival Ultra Super Gogeta. Both undoubtedly being the best two current units in the game right now. There's definitely arguments to be made for both of them being number one or number two. Definitely want to hear your opinions in the comment section below as well. I know I did a poll about a day ago, so you guys have given me those opinions, but if you haven't, definitely drop your opinions below. Let me know what you guys think of mine as well, because we all have opinions. And I'm going to be breaking them down. Make sure to drop a like and sub as well. It is extremely appreciated. But yeah, we're going to have them both at 10 stars, so it's pretty good to compare. And I've also been using them both on the same team ever since this Goku's gotten released. So 251 on the Blast, 248 on the Strike. Both are going to cater to their own typings. This one, the Gogeta being a melee type and the Goku being a blast or range type. So yeah, the Gogeta has higher strike, lower blast, and then the Goku has higher blast, lower strike, but they're almost at the same statage. They're very similar on the statage. The Gogeta has even defenses, 161 both defenses, and I believe the Goku's pretty close as well, but it's not even. So yeah, 164 on the strike defense and 160 on the blast defense. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We can break down what teams these units would both fit on. So this Goku is available on Saiyans, God Ki, Sun Family, other teams that probably his main team isn't fully fledged out yet. The Universe Survival Saga team is currently working its way up with the new units. LF Jiren, that's the only one I could think of. LF Jiren and this Goku are the only two really good units out for that tag right now. If there's another, I'm not really thinking about it, so it must not be too relevant. But this Gogeta, I think, one-ups this Goku on teams. So that's one thing that you could say. He fits on Saiyans, he fits on Super Saiyans, he fits on Fusion Warriors, he fits on movies, fits on many tags. So you could definitely, he's more versatile than this Goku for sure at the moment. Goku God Ki, yeah, Sun Family Saiyans. Yeah. Not many of those tags are really meta or heavy meta, at least. You could definitely run them, but they're not best teams in the game. You could put them on leader slots on this setup, and it's gonna go freaking brazy, man. You definitely, if you can run both Ultra units together, let me just tell you, you definitely should. This, it doesn't even matter if one's range type, one's melee type. They're both bizarre. Their kits are just insane on their own, so I would run them both together. Yeah, the Goku remains to still have a team. I think he's a good fit on God Ki. I've tried him out on God Ki, and he's really good there. But I do think, considering his Ultra ability and even his Z ability, yeah, it's to God Ki as well. But Universe Survival Saga is getting that extra 3% to the blue card, and then his Ultra ability caters to Universe Survival Saga if you're not putting him in the leader slot. So, team-wise, the Gogeta takes the cake there. We could break down the abilities right now. So basically, this Gogeta has, you restore zone ki by 5 upon strike arts, destroys all your enemies, special move arts on hits. He has this ability on his blast arts. The utility on these units is just ridiculous, bro. Deals massive impact damage, 30%. He reduces enemy ki by 70. Blue cards, not too crazy, of course. The ki by 70, though, reduce enemy ki by 70 is actually, what am I saying? That is kind of ridiculous. The green card, so restore zone ki by 40, randomly draws one new card. Both fantastic things. You're going to be able to continue your combo because you're getting ki. 30% to damage inflicted, given its 10 timer counts, a whopping 30%, and then 10% to ultimate damage inflicted. So if you have a bunch of these and you pop all of them, you're building your ultimate damage and your overall damage inflicted, which I believe is just bonkers, bro. So his ultimates, many people thought he wasn't going to have blast armor on ult because on the preview you don't see a blast armor animation. He has the upgraded blast armor on ults. The nullifies blast arts when charging forward, which is basically he's just not taking any damage towards blast arts. Given it's only on his ultimate, it's fair, and being a ranged type. While the Ultra Gogeta has this blast armor on his blue card, he has it on his ultimate, and he has it on his strike arts. So think in a blast armor perspective, the control of the battlefield, Gogeta definitely has a lot of battle control. You can, you know, a lot of the meta is, I mean, LOE. I'm thinking LOE is one of the best teams in the game right now, being blast based. With this Gogeta, you're going to have a lot of control against that team, especially if you can properly blast cancel, do mechanics like that. But yeah, we can go through this Gogeta's couple of arts here. So his strike restores zone ki by 5, blast armor doesn't have an ability for the blast there. His blue card destroys all enemy cards on hits, which is huge. It's very unfortunate every time you're getting a good hand, he pops his blue card and it's gone. So you got to reset there. But his green card is also very, very nice. They both have phenomenal green cards. Restores zone ki by 30, 20% to strike damage. So his is 5 timer counts higher than the Goku's, but it's catered to strike only. It's only 20% too. So this guy also applies buff effect, nullifies cover change for 10 counts, and cancels zone attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. Cancels enemy attribute upgrades, activates twice, so he's canceling buffs as well. I think this green card is ridiculous. There's definitely an argument for which green card is better, but I think they're both freaking great. The power to nullify cover change is really huge, but I believe the Goku does that on his main. I think he does that on his main ability. This guy's blast armor on ults restores, nullifies endurance, and yeah, I mean, it's a regular ultimate there. We can go to the Ultra Gogeta's main here. Health by 30, ki by 30, 20% to overall damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. I think, if I'm remembering the Goku's main ability, I actually favored this main over the Gogeta's main. This is actually a better main. It's getting 30% to health, similar to the Gogeta, ki by 40, so he's getting 10 more ki. And then he nullifies coverage change by 30 timer counts on the main ability. He also cancels zone attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions as well. So, really nifty main ability. Of course, he's actually not getting any damage inflicted buffs from here, but he's getting a ton from his kits. They both have pretty much the exact same Ultra ability, which is basically if he's on leader slot, he's getting 30% to damage inflicted, 30% to ki recovery, and if he's not on leader, he's got to be with Universe Survival Saga members for this ability to be activated. And I think the Ultras is the exact same, but fusions. The Z ability is pretty much the same as well. They're both getting that special move damage inflicted per whatever. This is the Universe Survival Saga, and then the Gogeta is fusions. But like I was saying earlier, this Goku is meant to kind of be on the Universe Survival Saga tag. So as this tag and team expands, this unit's only going to gain more value. I did a video earlier today on him and LF Jiren, and the synergy between them was just ridiculous. I think they're going to go really well together, especially when MUI Goku comes out. More units for that tag are going to come out. But jumping into the first unique here, 110% to damage inflicted. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the highest damage inflicted a unique ability offers. The Gogeta's is 100, right? So one-upping the Gogeta there by 10% on the damage inflicted. I believe they both have reduced damage received by 50%, and then this guy gets 50% to ki recovery. Gogeta's third part here, like I said, they look pretty similar. Gogeta gets arts card draw speed, I believe. But this guy, the ki recovery is actually really nice because you want this guy to be filling that gauge as much as possible so he can get those buffs every time you fill up the gauge. So every time you fill up the gauge, these are the abilities he's getting. He's drawing a special arts card next, restores health by 15, activates 7 times. So he's getting health 7 times. 40% to strike arts up to 80%. The same thing for blast arts, and then 20% to special move up to 40%. You want to fill up this gauge at least twice so you can be maxed out on buffs. That's another 80% to both strike and blast arts, and another 40 to special move. Reduces damage reduces next damage sustained by 20%. Cannot be stacked. Applies until enemy and combos finish. And then what makes this all insane is that you can make some insane plays with this guy with this restore vanish by 100%. So it activates 5 times. Basically, like, you can use your vanish, fill up the gauge, get your vanish back, do a combo, fill it up to right where it's about to be filled, make a play, get your it's just insane plays that you can make with this Goku that I think gives Goku the edge with this unique ability, right? They both have their neat abilities that they offer, but this just right here, the vanishing gauge and all these buffs is just stupid, man. You're getting health. I mean, of course, this Gogeta is something similar, right? He's getting health with every time that he fills up the gauge. He gets health by 15, ki by 40 is always great. 20% to overall damage inflicted for 15 timer count, and reduces damage sustained by 20%. So, like I said, very similar, but different in their own ways. I do think Goku has a bit of the edge on the uniques, on the abilities, on the cards. I'm leaning towards the Goku being better. I've been leaning towards the Goku being a bit better. You guys disagree, of course, if you disagree with it. But jumping into the second unique, when the two allies are defeated, randomly destroys one of your own cards, draws Soul Punisher. So this is where the Gogeta pops off, like his main niche. I think him going type neutral when he has a dead ally, and even locking in right here, nullifies unfavorable element factors for 10 counts, and then inflicts all enemies with no switching for 5 counts, activates twice. That ability when itself is game changing. The enemy can have no vanish, rising rush, he's locked in, type neutral, it's a kill, guaranteed kill. When he's last man standing, he gets a second ultimate. Just stupid damage. You can equip this. He has access to some phenomenal equips, ultimate damage, health restoration equips. He's doing 20% damage inflicted against tag powerful opponent and movies units that just can't be canceled. He's a strike cover as well. Let's jump into Goku's second unique here. So we've seen Gogeta's second unique is pretty cracked. Let's compare. So when this Goku enters the battlefield, he's getting ki by 30. He's getting card draw speed, and inflicts enemy with the attribute downgrade, -1 to card draw speed. So he's has access. Wait, he got card draw speed up here, didn't he? Oh yeah, it's down here. It's down here. So basically, he's getting a card draw speed. He's inflicting the debuff with -1 card draw speed. Restores ki. Not bad. The seals enemy strike arts is actually pretty crazy. It's looked, I don't know if what people actually think about it, but I think the amount of times that I've forgotten that every time you face them, your strike arts are locked in, which basically means that you can't attack if you're running a full strike based team. So you could catch a lot of people off guard and tackle and gain priority that way. So this lock in on strike arts is pretty insane. The following effects occur when this character evades an enemy attack with Vanishing Step. He's getting card draw speed, so right here, this meshes right here when he enters the battlefield, getting card draw. He's able to have double card draw speed at that point. Randomly destroys one enemy card and inflicts enemy with -50 to ki recovery. Like I said, the ki on this unit, it's important to have ki, so I like that his first part of his unit gets 50% to ki recovery. He's also inflicting enemies to draw less cards, have less ki, knocks back. They both have strike cover changes, so really similar units overall. The Gogeta has a lot of battle control. Like I said, the blast armor on strikes is huge. It's always been huge. So I think that's a really good thing. The Goku doing what he does, like on every card, he does something on strikes. He does something on blast. Blue card, his green card's phenomenal as well. The lock in on strikes. The buffs, the vanish restore. This Goku's utility is literally off the freaking charts. And I think with the teams currently, I think the only way to really, in my opinion, give the Gogeta basically the better unit overall is just teams right now. Teams right now, you can run Gogeta pretty much on everything and it's going to work. This Goku is kind of limited team-wise. Another factor that I think is that Gogeta is a bit easier to use. So basically you can just have a lot of lucky plays when you're clicking strikes, going through cards, gaining priority, going type neutral, destroying your enemy's cards, rising rush. This Gogeta is just a lot easier. So given this Gogeta to the hands of like just an average player, they're gonna do well. Hands of a skilled player, they're gonna do phenomenal. And with this Goku, I feel like you kind of need to be like a decent but decently average player, for him to do better than Gogeta. So he's like a higher risk, a little bit higher reward character, and then the Gogeta is, you know, no risk, high reward character. So basically, on my final opinion, I think the Goku's the better overall unit. I'm not going to base which one is better based on how you can play. I think if you can play peak, this Goku, the amount of plays that he can make, what he's offering, and just overall everything, kit, utility, this Goku just has it. For what he is, the range type unit, you know. The Gogeta is definitely, there's an argument to be made for the Gogeta as well. There's no wrong answers here. It's just my opinion. I think this Goku has more to offer than the Gogeta. But right now, this Goku is limited to teams. So just wait till the Universe Survival Saga team is fully fledged out. This guy's full power will be unleashed. Even now, I think his teaming's fine, especially if you just have him on leader slot. He does really well on this team. No endurance revival really hurts this setup, but just given if you can manipulate that gauge where you're constantly vanishing, the Gogeta for going through cards and stuff like that. My overall opinion is that the Goku ones up the Gogeta. Overall, do let me know in the comments what you guys think. It's, like I said, there's no really a wrong answer here. It's kind of play style preference, what you guys can play, which unit you can use better, what can you utilize better, the Vanish Restore, or can you utilize Gogeta's Blast Armor better. They both have access to really insane equips here, so Gogeta's Health Restoration item, Special Move, Ult Damage, this is an insane equip for him. Right here, he's getting Health, Defenses, Strike Attack. Whereas the Goku catered to Blast, Pure Blast, more Blast Attack here, and then right here he's got Special Move, Damage, Health Restoration, because they both, you know, restore health, but very similar units. They have their indifferences. I think the Goku is the better overall unit, especially if you can make the plays with him. If you can't, then, you know, if you're like mid, you know, like just an average player, Gogeta is going to be the better option for you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I do want to hear y'all's opinions. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you do happen to be new. Let me know any video ideas you guys have for me as well. I'm actually going to be jumping into Green Ruff's video in a bit, I believe. I don't know if this video is going to go up before or after. But definitely make sure to go check out that video as well, because I'm going to be giving my opinions over there. Go sub to the homie as well. Because he makes great content. I believe the homie Varabar is going to be on the video as well. Tune in for that. I might put the video link in the description of this video. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay frosty, boys, and God bless.